Good morning. It is the 27th. We're in York, but this is a pre-record just to make sure that we get it all done while we're out and about. This is the other most important person on my 50 Days to 50 conversation because she's the other person who has known me the longest. I guess, was Dad in the delivery room with you?
No.
So she's known me the longest. Please welcome my mother, Barney Bowman. Hi, Mother.
Good morning.
Ooh, I should have put some lipstick on. I look kind of sleepy. All right.
I look kind of pretty.
Who's going to write and tell you that, Bonnie, with you being the guest?
I know I have to do both parts.
Someone's going to have to step up and play the role of Bonnie Bowman today. Kind of a runner-up, as they say. Anyway, how's your trip to England, Mother?
Oh, delightful.
Yeah.
Let me just say, if you want England done well, come with the Irishman and his wife here. They seem to know how to do it.
Well, and his family puts on a pretty fantastic little Christmas.
Oh,
so
it's just glorious.
Yeah,
Truly.
So 4 days in Paris, 5 days in Paris, and about a week and a little bit in England. That's quite a Christmas trip and quite a birthday present for me. So, all right, Mother, first question. What are one or two things that you knew before you turned 50 that have served you well since turning 50?
Well, I only wanted two things as a child, and I wanted them from the time I knew what they were. One was to have children, and one was to be a teacher. And of course, I got a running start on the children part, so it kind of clipped the teacher part off. And I didn't know that I'd get to be a teacher. I certainly loved being a mother. And by
I think
golly,
you could keep that in present tense, don't you think?
well, that's part of my
Right.
guide.
Sorry.
I watched.
You've worked this out. Okay, sorry. Loved.
Every day I've worked on this. I did get to be a teacher through a kind of a fortuitous turn of events, and what I wanted to be at 7, I still am partially doing today, and I would go back to teaching tomorrow. I love being retired, but that's
a little plug in case anyone in the Minneapolis area wants to hire a music teacher. There we go.
They were more wonderful than I thought they would be. From the minute that doctor held this girl up to me, I thought, there you go. Yes, I was 19 years old, but it was the finest gift to this exact day.
Did you all know I'm a sympathetic crier? If Bonnie Bowman gets a quiver, I do this.
That's true.
Yeah.
If I even hesitate a little, she's almost sobbing. So I'm going to try and buck up. Okay. I think that was my diciest thing to say.
Oh, that's good.
Okay.
That's good. In case anyone's worried that I've developed palsy, I'm holding the camera at a pretty high angle because, this is our best angle. But my arm's going to get tired
We're sitting
soon.
on a bed. This is about the classiest TV show ever.
It's a little bit peculiar, but it doesn't matter because it'll work. All right. What do you know now, Mother, that you wish you could go back and tell your younger self, put yourself at any age before?
I will put myself at every age previous to this day. Do not be so judgmental. Oh, gosh. Yeah, don't do it. And I was good at it. I suppose I still am good at it. I work on it. Would like to fix that, but there's no fixing. If you want to not do that, start at about 5.
Well, it's hard to fix. That's a apple didn't fall far from the tree quality that we've all picked up.
Oh,
so
gosh,
we all work on
I
it.
trained her real well. So any thing that the general public would find irritating or offensive about girl here, I learned it right at the knee.
Well, not my feistiness.
No.
Nobody would say I got that from you. And also nobody would say I got my opinionatedness from you.
And she didn't get it from her dad either. But it comes from
comes from my
side. So I do never mind.
Yeah, she produced an opinionated, feisty, too political person, and I produced a math genius. So I feel like I got the better end of that stick, but whatever. I don't mind my feistiness, so it doesn't bother me. All right. Anything else you would tell your younger self?
If you want to be a teacher, if you want to be a hairstylist, and you don't think that you're going to, don't give up on that.
Bob kind of talked about that too.
Did he?
A little bit, yeah.
Don't give up on that. Gosh, I just thought I would just really love to come to England.
Trip number 2.
There's the Queen Victoria pub right down the street.
I'll show you it when we're done.
Not that I'm going, but I mean, if I wanted a pint, there it is.
Right there. Practically spit on it.
Don't give up on that.
Yeah. All right. What are 1 or 2 of the most joyful aspects of your life since turning 50?
Well, I went through a self-inflicted divorce at 34.
34. Yep.
34, and didn't know if I would ever have someone again. I didn't know that I would. And I was blessed with a wonderful man that we, as a family, lost 10 years ago, and thought I was done, there was nothing that was going to happen. And my North Star, who's sitting next to me here, said to me, "Mother, you get going on something, you're getting funnier." And
I told her she was getting weird, just as a side note. I called you and said, "Mother, you're getting real weird. We've got to find you someone." I was on Friends, but...
You said weird?
I sure did, because you were.
I like funnier.
It's your story, you can go with it.
So I got on Match.com and had terrific success. Now, in my world, I live in a very spiritual driven world. And so it was a gift from the universe to me. And I will believe that as long as I am drawing breath. But it doesn't matter. That is what happened. What was my question?
Joyful aspects since
Joyful
turning
aspects.
50.
But I am given a not daily gift. It's not daily, but some days I get no doses, and some days I get 4 or 5 doses of something. I have 3 children who I am enamored with, to the point of it being kind of silly, but I just adore the 3 of them. And 2/3 of them demonstrate that towards me. Some days I get to talk to this girl 4 or 5 times a day on the phone. Not because she needs
Thank you.
to talk to me. There's nothing dependent about her. Nothing dependent about her. She just joyfully wants to call and tell me if she got a new pair of shoes, or if it is raining, and is it raining in Minneapolis, and she just wants to connect. She just wants to connect, and so does her brother in New York. Her brother in Iowa is too busy to connect and doesn't have that drive that the older 2 have, which is why I brought those 2 to England. Came here with
Yeah,
them.
that's why you came, yes. Just to be clear, we brought them to England.
But that brings joy to me like there is no explanation for. Now, I don't ever call them. In fact, if I do call, it's that something is wrong, and it throws them for a complete loop, because I don't bother them. They're very busy people. I'm not busy, so they call me. And just for silly joy, most of the time we just laugh about something. That brings me joy. I adore my grandchildren. I write a little family newspaper called the Bowman Banner, which brings me more joy than I can tell you. And I am just so thankful and so grateful for what I have been given, which is just Inexhaustible?
Sure. I don't know what the
A
context
lot?
You can go with a lot. Inexhaustible.
Inexhaustible,
Bountiful.
exhaustible means you could run out of it.
Okay.
Inexhaustible gifts and blessings. I can't tell you. I do Sunday school every day, which for folks that don't know just means little devotions. I guess if I have a peculiarity, I appear to be too thankful for everything all the time. I overthank. And my youngest son to me said the other day, Mother, why do you say thank you so much? Maybe 10 times it covers something. I said, I'll tell you why I do it. I have been so gifted by so much, by so many, that I am called to give it back. Now, I think I overdo it. This girl never says it. The boys are far worse. I thought
you meant I never said thank you. I thought I feel like I'm pretty thankful.
No, Dolly, you never.
I never criticize you for being thankful.
You never say I'm over.
Well, that's because I often get a zinger with a thank you. Thank you for that meal. I mean, it was far too much food, but thank you. It's always a little kind of so.
I just kind of instruct the children.
Real instructive,
and they just love it. Kids
love
just love it.
Yep.
So happy birthday.
Thank you.
I didn't know quite what to do when I knew she was coming. I was 19. I didn't quite know what to do, but I knew I wanted this baby. And do you think we could cry and sing?
No, there'll be no singing on this program.
Sing together.
Oh, sing. Yes, well, clearly.
And it's been the greatest decision, greatest gift, greatest joy, right to this minute. I have enjoyed all of you that have been on before me and your connections to her. It brings me joy to see the connection you have with her. I'm so proud of her. And happy birthday.
Thank you. Squeak, squeak. All right. Well, okay. So this is the 27th.
Why didn't I get to be on your birthday?
Because it's just me on my birthday.
Could I be on a little bit?
Maybe.
I thought I was on the birthday.
No, it's just me. I started this. I'm ending this.
Could I have just a little cameo?
Probably. Anyway, tomorrow probably will be live. I don't think I'm going to pre-record it, but with Rashmir, who is the whole reason I launched this in the first place.
Your lady that wrote that?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she's joining me tomorrow because she lives in England. We won't be together physically, but yeah.
Oh my gosh.
She'll be on with me the 28th. We'll be in York. And let me turn the camera around so you can see the Queen
Victoria. I want to say one more thing.
Okay.
I want to say one more thing. Because she has got such a massive sized aura and personality and network, she brings a lot of that to me. I have met people, some of her friends I just adore. I absolutely adore. Ever since she started bringing friends in to our lives,
I do have very good friends.
She has let me participate, as have they. I mean, they've also taken me in. But gosh, I always call her my North Star. She can cut right straight for me. She can cut right straight to what needs to be done. In fact, I often will say, Dolly, what does Mother do here? And she'll just say it, and that's what I do. And no, she's way more than a daughter. She is way more than a daughter. And all I ever think is, oh my gosh, lucky me. Who picked me out of the lucky hat to get to be her mother? So just an incredible appreciation that, and I tell her all the time, she knows that she's not hearing anything today that's surprising at all to her. I'm very effusive with what I say to everybody.
Too thankful.
Well, sure, too thankful, but I mean, let's not be silly. Okay, we're going to look at the pup now.
Okay, everybody else. Mother, you know I adore you. I wouldn't have brought you to London if I didn't adore you.
Dolly, I know by the fact that you call me 4 times on some Tuesdays.
Yeah, that's just a piece of it. All right, everybody, look at this cute little place. This is right out of the bedroom window.
Show them the chimneys, Dolly.
Okay. I can't really tell what you can see, but it's sure a beautiful day. This is us in Windsor before we leave for you. Yes, I did.
Can you show them the castle?
All right, can you see it from here?
I don't know.
No, you can't see the castle from here, but you did get right into my earlobe, so there's that. Okay, see you tomorrow. Have a great day. Bye.